Okay, for everybody, I've started the record now. So if you don't want to be seen, just you have to close down your video. And I would ask everybody to please mute your microphones, that we won't hear anything. And whenever you want to ask a questions, just unmute and you can ask me whatever you want. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so what we are talking about today is we want to go into the product knowledge into detail. You shouldn't use this presentation to inform your customers because it's way too much information. And what we are talking about is Juice Plus and the next best thing of fruits and vegetables. And right now I try to get the new slide, but it doesn't work. Okay, why not? Oh, here comes the next one. Okay, so if you meet new customers, start with asking for their needs, because everybody has a different need. Some want to improve their beauty, their skin health, or whatever. Others want to improve their overall health, have problems with that. Others would like to lose some weight or have problems with fruit quality. And just remember that we have a solution with our Juice Plus products for all the different needs. And important is to know when we start talking about Juice Plus that there is an evolution of mankind leading up to really overweight, and because of this overall appearance of food everywhere where we are going and standing, and our biology isn't used to that. We are used to periods of starvation, but not to periods of overfeeding. And this is the reason why we are developing so many different diseases. So that's right now 38% of all deaths are related to unhealthy nutrition, and it's also a cause for chronic diseases. So if we are looking for real superfood, that are whole fruits. We don't have to use special fruits. We are just used to all kinds of fruits and veggies and berries. And that's what we should feed on. So, and what we are seeing right here is that the number of deaths worldwide related to risk factors. And the really impressive fact is that all the risk factors that I've listed on top are the ones that we actually decide whether we want to use or not. For example, obesity, it's our decision how much we are eating, or if we are using tobacco. Cholesterol is our decision what kind of fats we are taking. And there is a common knowledge or sense that, for example, pollution is really a major risk factor for dying early. But actually, this isn't the case, and it's more the low fruit and veggie intake than actually, for example, the exposure to lead. And if we are thinking of real fruits, it's proven that they have healthy characteristics that can really improve our health. And if you like to read something about it, there's a really good book written by Professor Richard Béliveau. It's a French guy. And he has published a book, Foods That Fight Cancer, for example. And he refers to all the positive characteristics that fruits and veggies do have. For example, that they act as an immune booster, that they serve for better regeneration, that they provide antioxidants or reduce inflammations, or that there are natural anti-aging agents within the vegetables, that they can protect our healthy cells, protect the DNA, so on and so on. But we are all not eating enough of it. So it's really a pity. And statistics show that 87% of adults do not eat enough vegetables. And in kids from the age to 6 to 12 years, it's even higher. It's 96% of these kids don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. So what is enough? Enough is like 5 to 8 or 10 portions per day. And a portion is made of a handful of fruit and veggies. And there are a lot of campaigns all over the world for like 20 years, but the bad news is that it hasn't changed a bit. So we still have the problem. And we are facing another problem, that the quality of the food isn't as good as it has been. So what we can measure is a loss of vitamins and nutrients, of enzymes, minerals, and the loss of trace elements. And this is because the food is grown, or fruits and veggies are grown on exhausted soil. They are picked unripe. We have the problem with the long transportation ways from one continent to another. There's a storage over a long period of time, or a treatment with different chemicals that are really harmful to our health. So we do face a quality problem. And what people were thinking, that it's possible to solve this problem by using isolated vitamins and not whole fruit and vegetable products. But what researchers found out is, you have to read through this, that for the answer, you have to turn to what are called systematic review papers. They have done this review papers on the advantages of using isolated vitamins. And what they found was no evidence that antioxidant supplements, as isolated vitamins are, for primary or secondary prevention of diseases of any kind. Beta-carotene and vitamin E seem even to increase mortality, and so may higher doses of vitamin A. So antioxidant supplements need to be considered as medical products and should undergo sufficient evaluation before marketing. And what does it mean in terms of doing a research trial on that? So what they did, they had this British heart protection study. They published in The Lancet, is one of the most favorite and most well-known journals in the US and in the UK. And they followed over 20,000 high-risk patients between the age of 40 to 80 years over a study period of 5 years. And they served these patients vitamin E, vitamin C, or beta-carotene, or a placebo. And what they found out was that there's no difference between the groups. So there weren't any health benefits by taking these vitamins in regard of preventing those high-risk patients from developing any further diseases. So what tells us that the only healthy way to protect our health is to use the synergy of micronutrients. And when we talk about the synergy of micronutrients, we are talking about trace elements, about the minerals, the enzymes, the vitamins, and the phytonutrients. We all have to use all these micronutrients coming out of fruits and vegetables. And if we enlarge just one of these wheels, like the vitamin one, the whole clockwork, the whole motor wouldn't work as well as before. So we have to use whole fruits and vegetables. And this is what could have been shown with this really impressive study done by Nature, that the antioxidant capacity, so the capacity of 100-gram apple of capturing free radicals, equals 1.5 gram isolated vitamin C. So only a tiny little bit of apple is more powerful than a huge amount of isolated vitamin C. Okay, so now we come to Juice Plus and how it's prepared. So this is one of the slides we are using a lot because it just gives us a really short overview about how Juice Plus is made, but we will go to this process in detail. So first, fruits, vegetables, and dark berries are chosen wherever they are grown in the world. So for example, for the kale we are using for the Juice Plus greens, they will grow it in the Middle East of the United States of America, or the dark berries, a lot of coming from Scandinavia. They are farm grown, and they are picked at their ripest stages only. And right away, where they are grown and picked, they are cleaned, cooled down, and then juiced and dried. So all the fibers are taken out, the sugar is taken out, the water, and what's left is just a powder. And this powder is sent for the Dubai product and for the European product to Switzerland, where all the powders are checked. We come to this point later as well. And then they are mixed and encapsulated, and Juice Plus is ready. And then the product is checked again for high quality standards. So what they are putting in there is not a random selection of fruit and vegetables. It's very well chosen. So they have chosen for the fruits, for example, all the fruits that are really high in micronutrients, so a high concentration. And all this fruit combined here together have an improving effect on each other. So that's really important to know. And this is as well for the detoxification. There's a lot of kale in there and broccoli. Oh, there's someone who has should mute his microphone, please. And so also the kale is really important because there are a lot of antioxidants there and micronutrients that fight cancer, as well as the garlic does. And also the combination, the selection of the dark berries is really important. They have chosen the dark berries for the highest concentration of micronutrients. Okay, and these are the different fields where the fruits and veggies come from. So these dots are actually huge plantations for Juice Plus company. And what they are doing with the fruits and veggies, so they are growing so much, yeah, it will last for the upcoming years. So don't worry, we do have enough plantations for fruits and veggies. And even that they can sell to other producers the fruits that they don't need for the Juice Plus. And oh, I have to go back to this point because sometimes people are asking, is it all bioorganic? And this is a problem if you deal with the worldwide market, because the bioorganic label that you are using in Dubai, for example, or we are using in Europe, those labels aren't comparable. And actually, they aren't protected as well. So what makes you secure and what makes you, what really is trustworthy are the certificates that Juice Plus has, that all the fruits and vegetables are actually of best quality, free of pesticides, of herbicides, and of insecticides. So they have analysis of all the fruits and veggie and berry powders they are using. So, and what's really important to know as well is that the berries, fruit, and vegetables are picked at full ripeness. Why is that so important? Because only in the last week of the ripeness, wherever it's grown, the fruits and veggies will contain the full variety of micronutrients. Picked before, you have a lack of micronutrients. There's still someone in the call who hasn't muted his microphone, so could you please do that? Thank you very much. I will check first, who is it? Oh, Nufal, it's you, hello. Okay, so. Good, so, and then the next step is after picking the fruits and veggies, you have to, they are instantly quick shock frozen, squeezed, as I told you before, sugar, water, and fibers are removed. Some people will ask you for the details of the procedure, but there's a patent on it, so it's a secret, of course, because the company wouldn't tell you yeah, it's a big secret how it's actually done. But the major point is that during the whole process, the temperature never rises above 34 centigrade. So, and this is so important because the powder still contains living enzymes. And enzymes are nothing else than proteins. And these proteins will only be kept alive when the product is cold during the whole process. So with Juice Plus, you have the full variety of enzymes still alive within the capsules. Okay, and as I told you before, then the powders are sent from all over the world to Switzerland, where the controlling, mixing, and packing occurs. And the whole product is controlled again before shipping. So what is the product controlled for? First of all, that all the ingredients are GMO free, so no genetic altered material is used in there. That there's free of radiation, free of artificial addings or preservatives. That there is no sugar in there, but there is some fructose in the fruit blend. This is because some of the micronutrients are actually combined with the sugar, so you can take it apart, otherwise you would destroy the phytonutrient. So there are traces of fructose within the fruit blend. The product is free of stabilizers, it's free of herbicide, pesticides, and fungicides, and it's without any heavy metals or doping substances. It's all vegan, it's free of lactose, free of gluten, and it's carbon dioxide neutral procedure. So for all the shipping and handling and so on, the company is actually planting trees to keep the carbon dioxide neutral label on there. And for you, it's important to know the GMP standard is kept during the whole product. And what does it mean? It means although Juice Plus is a whole fruit, it's just food. It's just whole fruit-based, nothing else is added. It's the production is as for a pharmaceutical product. So that is what GMP standard means. And also Swissmedic is a medical standard. And there are different agencies in Germany and in the States and in Switzerland who are actually controlling all this if it's really done. So they're coming like 3 or 4 times per year and controlling all the labeling, and if it's actually true that the quality standards are still guaranteed by the product. So, Okay, so and some people, when looking on the label of the cans, they're saying, okay, but there's not a lot of written there. So we have sort of two different labels. If you would like to label an apple, for example, you would have to add up to 4,000 different phytonutrients that are within an apple. And there are another setup of phytonutrients for cherry, for example, or for the broccoli or whatever. So all these contain thousands of different phytonutrients, and it's impossible to list all this or to actually tell the exact amount of certain phytonutrients that are within this broccoli or within this apple. So what they are doing is they're writing that it's just a blend of juice and powder, and what's really, really important, that also the pulp is added and the peels. So it's not only the extract out of the juices, but the powder made out of pulp and peels is added later on. And this is really important because most of the phytonutrients are sitting right within the pulp or under the peels. So this makes Juice Plus as valuable as it is. And the capsule material is written here. It's pullulan. It's a funny name, but it's all natural and all vegan. And yes, for the international market, they have to add a certain amount of vitamins to the product in order to sell it as a food supplement. In Dubai, it's actually sold as food. In Germany, for example, it's sold as a food supplement. And for the German authorities, in order to sell it here, you have to add a certain amount of vitamins to the products. But all these vitamins are coming from out of natural sources. So these are no artificial addings. These are the vitamin C, for example, coming out of a cherry. And so it's all coming out of natural sources. So, okay, and then there are directions for how to take the capsules. The recommendation is take 2 capsules per day with a large glass of water, preferably at meal times. It's important to inform your customers that they should always combine all colors of the Juice Plus. So some people get the feelings, okay, I have the fruits in the morning, the veggies for lunch, and the berries in the evening time. But it's really important to combine the different colors of the capsules, that because the micronutrients enhance their effects in your body while combining all colors. And you should always tell your clients to use it with a large glass of water, because then the uptake into the bloodstream is much better. And is there any overdosage possible? We say no. This is a recommendation for the intake, but you cannot overdose with fruit and veggies. I know a lot of really, really active tennis players, for example, or marathon runners. They are taking up to 6 or 7 times the recommended dosage, just for providing all the micronutrients to their body. And so there is no problems with this. So far, do you have any questions? You must unmute your microphone if you want to ask me a question about this. Okay, no questions so far. Then I will go on.
I wrote you. Hi, I wrote you on chat. I have one question about the regeneration, the detox, and the protection aspect. I never heard about that one. The fruits are for regeneration, and the vegetables for detoxification, and the berries for protection. What is this about? Like, how do I understand?
Okay. all the different, I'm sorry, so for you, I can't see the chat when I'm here in this presenting mode, so you have actually to unmute your microphone and ask the question.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry for that.
Mohammed also wrote something.
Oh, okay, so he will have to ask me later on. There is all the phytonutrients in the fruits or in the vegetables or the berries. They all have different characteristics of what they are doing to your body. For example, if you think of here is the different carotenes listed in here. They are good for preventing your eyes, for example, or others of actually the red phytonutrients are always good for regeneration or protecting the DNA that's within your cells. And the green ones, like kale, for example, enhances the liver activities and the activity of your gallbladder because of all the bitterness and the bitter substances in there. And berries, for example, contain a lot of phytonutrients that will protect your blood vessels. So every little phytonutrient that is within a fruit, a vegetable, or a berry has a certain characteristic of what it's doing to your body or to your cells within your body. Was this understandable?
Yes. So that's the basic like category. You put the berries, and for protection, you take the vegetable for detoxification, and the fruits for regeneration. You can say that actually. Like, or is it just a general thing?
Oh, there are a lot of, for example, from the red phytonutrients, they will do the protection characteristic as well. But the most effective one are actually in the dark berries. So
Okay.
you can actually, you can sort it like this, but I mean, for example, an apple will also protect your veins, but the more powerful ingredients are in dark berries.
Okay, thank you. I got it.
Okay. So Mohammed, you have written a question as well. Mohammed, I'm sorry I can't read it right now. Okay.
Hi, Susan. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, yes. I just wanted you to send me some of the slides that you were showing to us a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I will ask you later on, so you can go ahead.
Okay.
Maybe others will have some questions. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I will send it to you. So whoever wants some of the slides, just tell me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
I just want to ask something.
Yes?
In the blend of products, is there any probiotics in any of the products?
No. Probiotics, you mean like bacteria that are enhancing the gut activity, for example?
Yes.
Yeah, no, that isn't. What is actually happening is your gut bacteria, the biology of your gut bacteria, and the array of which kinds are actually growing in your gut are depending on the way your food, which food you are eating. So you will have different bacteria if you eat a lot of sugar or a lot of fat and proteins. There will be bacteria within your gut that love this. And the mean thing about is that all this bacteria will send hormones to your brain that tell your brain to crave for sugar, for fat, or for proteins. And but you can sort of reprogramize your gut, and by eating a lot of fruits and veggies and also using Juice Plus, then the gut bacteria will change after a while, and they will release different hormones, and that tell your brain to eat more fruits and veggies. So it's actually a reprogramming of your body taking place by using Juice Plus for a longer period of time. Okay. So now I have the problem again that I have to wake up my computer to give me the next. Now it comes. Okay, and all the different, as I told you before, that all the different phytonutrients are working like a clockwork together, and that doesn't make sense to enlarge one of the ingredients to a higher extent to make it more or more wealthy. It's actually the combination of these little amounts all together that make this perfect working for your body. Okay, so. And then the best thing about Juice Plus is that it's actually proven that it works in your body. So it's what the researchers were demanding for all the vitamin products and that they can provide is the scientific proof that it's actually doing some good for your body. So, and Juice Plus is on the market for now 25 years. And for this period of time, researchers are actually checking, is it good for your health? And they are doing it in a lot of studies, and they have found a lot of perfect results, what it's actually doing for your health. So it's improving the normal function of your immune system. And what it does, it protects your genetic material. And this is really important for all the people who are dealing with cancer, for example, because one cause for cancer is the destruction of the DNA by free radicals. And what fruit and vegetables and what is Juice Plus is actually doing is protecting the DNA. And there are studies done on skin, hair, and nails, and it could be shown that actually the skin is improving, the hair quality is getting better, the nails are growing faster, that it's doing something good for gums and teeth, that it's less bleeding, and the number of bacteria within the pouches here in your teeth are reduced, and the depth of the pouches are also reduced. It could be shown that the reduction of oxidative stress is actually taking place, and that Juice Plus protects the cardiovascular system. And if you remember, one of the major facts for dying early was this, for example, having heart attacks. And what can Juice Plus do is that it actually protects your vessels and your heart muscles from getting older too fast. And really important, they have done pregnancy trials with Juice Plus, and this is really important to know that they have done these trials because in order to do such a trial, you have to pass through to an ethic commission, which allows to give Juice Plus to pregnant women. So because the question is coming up, really regularly, that is it safe for pregnant women? And yes, it is. So, and it's not only important that the studies are done. For all researchers or doctors, for example, it's important where is it published. I mean, we have published the studies in really very well established journals, and that are famous in the researchers' world or in doctors' world, and they are very well known and have a high impact factor for science, because they're to get your study published in one of these journals, it has to go through another commission. There are 3 independent scientific researchers actually checking the trials, and if they say, okay, it's worth to publish it there, then it can be done. So it's only for, yeah, for a really small amount of studies that are actually able to be published in these journals. And all the studies are done worldwide, not only in one university that could be suspicious and that the results might be paid for or so. We have a wide variety of medical universities or clinical studies or universities in England, in the US, even there's one in China, in Austria, Australia. So all over the world, research is done with Juice Plus. And up to now, we have 36 studies done on the effects of Juice Plus. And just to give you a really quick overview, there have been done about 10 clinical studies that show that Juice Plus is bioavailable. So it actually comes from your gut into your veins and does something good for your health there. And this is really, really important to know. It is proven that in 7 clinical studies that it reduces oxidative stress, so that the free radicals are really reduced in your bloodstream. So 7 clinical studies proving that. And there are 5 clinical studies showing that it actually improves the cardiovascular system. For example, the elasticity of the veins are improving, or that it lowers the homocysteine within the blood. This is a really major factor for getting older, and this is improved by the intake of Juice Plus. And there are 3 clinical studies show that it supports a healthy immune system. This is really important for everybody who's living in Dubai, for example, because you have a lot of stress on your immune system because of the warm weather there and the air condition everywhere. So it's really important for you to have a healthy and stable immune system. And there's also studies done on the genetic material, and it could be shown that it reduces the damage of genetic material up to 60%. So this is really an amazing amount in order to prevent cancer. Yeah, one of the other effects that we are asked a lot is it safe for children? Can I give it to my child? And at what age? So what I'm always telling people is, as soon as your child starts to eat from your table, starts to eat the same food as you are eating, you can support your child with fruits and veggies and coming out of the Juice Plus capsules. I wouldn't do it by the amount that you are using, maybe half of it. You can just open up the capsules and pour it over whatever you're feeding your child, or put it in a drink, in a little glass of water, or in the cereal you are feeding your child, or whatever. And just to give you an idea what will come up to Dubai later, hopefully later during this year, maybe beginning of next year, is the so-called Children's Health Study. And the Children Health Study is supported by the Juice Plus company, and actually I'm paying for it as well. When I recommend it to one adult buying Juice Plus for himself, here in Europe or in the UK or in US, you can supply one child for free for up from 1 year up to 4 years long. So as long as you are taking Juice Plus, your child or another child will get the supply with either the capsules or the gummies for free. These soft chewables are not available in Dubai right now. We bring some of the packages every time we are traveling to Dubai, but they will be available later this year, or later this year. So the healthy gummy bears, they contain the Juice Plus powder as well, but only half the dosage. And yes, these chewables, they contain sugar because in there it acts as a preservative, because they are all natural. There are only natural flavors in there, and the powder of Juice Plus, fruits and veggies. And so they have to make sure that no bacteria or fungi are growing on there. That's why they have to add some sugar to the chewables. Okay, and with the study, you within the study you get some questions, like 1 or 2 a year, once or twice a year, and by answering these questions, the researchers found out that Juice Plus, or serving Juice Plus to family, actually improves the healthy habits within the families. And for example, after a while, the families were consuming less fast food and soft drinks. So sometimes people will ask you, is it a supplement, does it replaces healthy food? No, it shouldn't replace healthy food. You should still eat as lot of fruits and veggies as you like to. But it bridges the gap between the lack of quality or the lack of amount, the right amount that you are eating. So it bridges the gap to what you should eat each day. And it will bring sort of a health awareness in your family, that you're thinking more about fruits and veggies just by having this 2 cans on your table every day, and you're taking it. It's just a quick and really good reminder for eating healthy food. And this is what it's doing for the kids as well. So 69% of the kids and the families tell that they have a positive benefit of some kind, that they feel that they're more aware of health and nutrition. And I think this is really something, really good, and we can be really proud of. Okay, so our solution is, for the lack of quality, for the deficiency of the right amount of juice of fruits and vegetables, is that we are using Juice Plus as an add-on, because it's not isolated vitamins, but it's the best out of fruit, vegetables, and berries. It's produced by pharmaceutical quality standard, and these are controlled and certified by international certificates. We do have this over 36 clinical studies. A lot of are gold standard studies. It's safe for kids, and the best thing is for everybody, it's affordable. So that's what the price is of Juice Plus. If you use all 3 blends, you will have to pay like 11 dirham per day. Just for the veggies, it's about 7 dirhams per day. And if you use the berries, it's like 4 dirhams per day. And you get a whole variety, a huge variety of fruits and vegetables. And this is a price list for, I think most of you know this, that we have this one payment, and it's a little cheaper than having an installment placed. And this is the same for just fruit and garden blend and for the berries, of course. So, are there any questions about Juice Plus? I will add some information of the complete later on, but are there any questions about the Juice Plus product so far? If there are any questions, you should unmute your microphone, that I can hear you. Okay, good. Then I will go on with Complete. This is really one of my favorite products. I was so happy when it first came to Germany, and yeah, it was really a big step towards a better health, because with Juice Plus we have a perfect solution for the micronutrients, all the trace elements, all the yeah, the minerals I told you about, the enzymes and the phytonutrients. And here we have the solution for the healthy macronutrients. And the major thing you should know is that it's a balanced meal. It's not a dietary product, it's a balanced meal, and that is why there's sugar in there. But it's all these long-chain sugars that have a low glycemic index, and this is really important to know, because it will keeps you good and feeling healthy for a long time. And there are fibers in there as well that make your gut feel filled up, and so you don't craving for another meal so soon. It's a real good solution, healthy quick meals for kids. It's a perfect office food on the go, or it's sports nutrition, and you can use it in weight management as well, because the powder mixed up with vegan milk or another milk or fruit juice is about 250 calories. So it makes it easy to calculate how much you are actually eating, or how many calories, sorry, you are actually using. Okay, and here is the big list of all the characteristics of Complete. So it's a balanced diet. So all the sugar, the protein, and the fatty acids are in there that you should use during one meal. So it's a healthy and balanced meal. It contains rice, soy, and chickpea proteins. It's a mixture of really good proteins that are available to your body, as well as the egg white. So it has the same quality and can be used up by 100%. If you mix it with a fruit juice, diluted fruit juice, I would recommend, or a plant milk, it's all vegan. And it contains 37% of proteins, of plant proteins. And this is just the right amount that we can actually take up even during doing sports. So this is a really healthy relation. And yeah, the best absorbable high quality protein. And if someone asks you for the soy in there, it's a low processed soy that is GMO free, and you can actually use it really, really good, because soy itself is a healthy food. It has this bad reputation about when it's highly processed, when it's GMO or whatever, but this small amount of very good and healthy and low processed soy is really good and beneficial for your body and your health. The good thing is that Juice Plus Complete contains a lot of fibers that's really important for digestions. For example, for the lowering of cholesterol, or for the detoxification of heavy metals, fibers are really, really important. So this is really good characteristics about our Complete as well. Of course, it's gluten-free. it doesn't contain any artificial flavors or preservatives. Sometimes people are asking, why don't they sell different flavors, just vanilla and chocolate? It's a little bit boring. Yeah, but only these two flavors you can add, and they will actually taste really good without adding any other artificial flavors. If you have a strawberry flavor, it's always artificial, because the natural strawberry flavor doesn't taste that good and doesn't have the intensity of taste. And if you want to add some different taste, just add some frozen fruits, add some coffee, for example, or add some fruit juices or whatever. So there's a high variety. You can mix it up, and actually on Pinterest and the internet you find pages about different ways of how to use Complete. There are actually recipes where you can make pancakes with this or muffins. So it's really nice to just start playing with this. It has a very low glycemic index. It's made in Europe, and it's of course GMO free. And it's about 10 dirhams per serving, depends on which pouches you are using. It's a little bit more expensive if you are using the single sachets. Okay, there's again someone who hasn't muted his microphone. Could you just check, please? And okay, just a short wrap-up of the beneficial characteristics of Complete. So it's a balanced meal. It's not a dietary product, but we can do weight management with it, just because it makes it easy to calculate our daily intake of calories, because Complete just has about 250 calories, depends on what you mix it with. So if you use 2 shakes, you will have like 500 calories left for you for a healthy meal, like 1,000 calories, and you will probably lose weight about 1 kilogram per week. It has a perfect setting of amino acids in there. So this is really important for the building of muscles, that it's providing the right amino acids for you, that you build up muscles and burn fat. Fibers and low glycemic index, I mentioned before. And it contains a lot of micronutrients as well, because a blend of 15 fruits and vegetables are also combined to Juice Plus Complete, without any artificial flavors, stabilizers, or preservatives. And the best thing about it, that it's really, really tasty. So, and here we come to the payments again. So as I told you before, it's a little bit more expensive if you use the single sachets. Then it's on the single payment, it's 1,008 dirhams for 90 single servings. And if you use the big pouches, 6 pouches per box, you have to pay 800 dirhams for that. And for all people who are franchise partners, of course, it's 10% less. And yeah, these are our the way how we can order our products. We can go onto the Juice Plus Middle East shop. Please tell your customers only to use the Juice Plus Middle East link, nothing else, because it's still a problem of the computer system, international computer system, that it doesn't really communicate with the Juice Plus Middle East shop. So please tell your customer only to use this shop. We do have different payment methods, you already know, and I think right now it's getting better more and more, and we have less problems. And yeah, so that the delivery with DHL is really working within 48 hours. Okay, are there any questions? Oh, Sylvie, you have a question?
Hi, Susan, it's Greg here.
Oh, hi, Greg.
I just had a problem with a franchise partner signing on.
Okay.
I told her to sign on through juiceplus.com, but then I told her for the payment, go to the Middle East. The problem is she's now being given two franchise numbers.
Yeah.
Should I tell people,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, should I only tell people to go straight to the Middle East and only register there?
Yeah, this is much better. We had this problem this morning as well, and I was actually getting into contact with Kenneth from the office. You can just write him a short email, and he will work things straight for you.
You signed up a partner, yippee-yay!
Woohoo! Good job.
Thank you, Kathy. I have another partner signing up tomorrow.
Woo!
Yes, thank you, Kathy. Should I recommend that he only goes to the Juice Plus and to register like this?
Yeah, only go to Juice Plus Middle East. That's the safest way doing it.
Ah, very good. Okay, I'll pass it on now. Thank you very much, Susan. I hope you liked the photo today also, by the way.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so are there any other questions? I don't think so. Any problems you had so far with anything, or oops? So if there aren't any other comments, then I would stop the presentation right now. If you want to ask me something else, you can. I would stop this meeting right now and then come back to my Zoom room later for individual questions. So I will stop the meeting right now, and then I will go back to my Zoom room, and you can join me there to ask me further questions if you want to. Okay? Good. Ah, now I see you. Nice.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So I will end this meeting, and we can join in my meeting room right now to go on for further questions if you want to. So bye-bye.
Bye.